Canon's high-end consumer camcorder, the HF G30, has lots of little extras that make shooting with it fun and rewarding. Let me show you. Hey guys, Mia here. The HF G30 sits at the top of Canon's consumer line, and it's packed with features that make it feel more like a professional video camera. The 20x optical zoom provides a 35mm equivalent of a 26.8 to 576mm zoom. What I really love about this camcorder is that you can shoot at the widest angle at a bright f1.8 aperture. That aperture jumps to f2.8, zoomed all the way in, which is still a bright, fast setting to shoot at. And if you choose manual over autofocus, you can achieve a really nice shallow depth of field with a sharp object in the foreground and a blurry background. This really takes what you can do with your home footage up a notch. That shallow depth of field and the 24 frames per second frame rate will give your video a nice cinematic look. In addition, the lens allows you to get extremely close to your subject, practically touch it with the lens, and still capture sharp focus. A programmable lens ring can be used for focus or zoom, and the great part is you don't have to plow through the menus to change its function. There's a switch right here on the back by the eyepiece, but I just kept it on focus because the zoom rocker up above the hand grip is perfect for quickly zooming in or out. The HF G30 shoots full 1080p at 60, 30, or 24 frames per second, and you can choose between the AVC HD and MP4 formats. It's not really designed for outstanding still capture at just 3 megapixels for photos. When it comes to bit rates, this camcorder tops out at 28 megabits per second in AVC HD and 35 megabits per second in the MP4 format. It has Wi-Fi built in, like most camcorders now, but it has no internal memory. Zilch. If you're shooting a long day, there are 2 card slots, and you can record to both simultaneously in different formats, or you can choose to use them for relay recording. The HF G30 has 5 programmable buttons, making it easy to design a custom setup that works best for you. There are more than a dozen functions assignable, like white balance and exposure. Then you don't have to dig through the menus for them. There are 2 on the flip-out LCD, 2 on the back of the camera, and 1 on the side. The 3.5-inch LCD is a touchscreen display, and while I personally don't like these in general, this touchscreen responded really well for me. If you're working in bright conditions, try using the pull-out viewfinder. It also tilts up 45 degrees. Features like focus assist, peaking, and zebra can help you find the correct focus and exposure if you're working in manual mode. On top of the camera, up front by the lens, you'll find a cold shoe, and towards the back is a hot shoe for accessories that may need to pull power or take commands from the camera, such as an LED light or a microphone. The built-in mic records 16-bit LPCM audio recording, which will work well for capturing natural sound, but if you want to pick up someone's voice clearly, use the external 1/8-inch mic jack to introduce an external microphone. The G30 also has a headphone jack, and a USB and HDMI connectivity. It even comes with its own HDMI cable, which is a really nice touch. This camcorder is packed with features, so it's a bit big for a handheld camera. However, it's very comfortable to hold, and the built-in image stabilization helps to smooth out the shakes when you're using it handheld. When I brought this camera into a low-light situation, I felt like it performed really well. In the consumer market, I would say this is one of the best camcorders for shooting when the lighting is just not cooperating. It's not equipped with infrared for night vision, but if you pair it with 1 or 2 of these affordable Genere LED 2100s, you could adequately light a subject anywhere from 15 feet away. Well, that's a quick look at Canon's flagship consumer camera, the HF G30. It might seem a little pricey for the consumer video market, but the footage and the feature set will make shooting with it a very rewarding experience. I'm Mia McCormick. Thanks for watching.
Whether you're a hobbyist or a professional, B&H has the answers to your questions. Experience a world of technology at our New York City Superstore. Connect with us online or give us a call. Our staff of experts is happy to help.
Scott Kelby here, and welcome to this quick tour of our online training. We have hundreds of online classes for you covering everything from lighting to landscape photography, From portrait photography to sports, we have classes on wedding, automotive photography, shooting, food, fashion, travel, you name it. The most incredible part of this is the price. You get all of this for just $199 a year, or you can pay monthly for just $24.95. 24-hour a day, 7-day a week access from anywhere in the world. I invite you to join with us today and start learning right now.